We're in Dnipro. As you can see, the river's frozen, solid. It's positively tropical today. It's like -7, but it gets to like 13, -20 at night. So today is a beautiful day and we're going to have a walk around and show you basically why everybody's so concerned.
Since the full-scale invasion in 2022, the war in Ukraine has caused one of the biggest displacement crises in Europe today. Around 6.9 million Ukrainians are registered as refugees abroad, and another 3.7 million people remain internally displaced inside Ukraine, with millions more needing support and safety. Because of its central location and good transport links, Dnipro has become a key transit city for people fleeing the fighting in the east. Trains, buses, evacuation routes bring displaced families here as they seek temporary shelter, services, or onward travel to safer areas across Ukraine and beyond.
Can you hear anti-aircraft guns going in the back? All day we've been attacked since about 3 o'clock this morning. Drones coming in. Sort of really have to anticipate your day around that. It's worse now in the winter and Putin's launched his winter war. This is Saturday morning in Dnipro. Unbelievable. Putin's peace. Maybe hitting the factories or the power infrastructure here in Dnipro. You might think I'm by me standing here, but you sort of know when the drones are close and what's coming in. You can't really sort of mitigate ballistics, but they're not going to put a ballistic on this house, but they can hit the ballistic and it land on this house. It is one of those things. This has been going on all morning, most of the morning. Just got to look at the apps and weigh up the danger, whether it's worth taking some footage, and the air defense is working. In the summer, this beach is packed. It's pretty Baltic now, but it's absolutely beautiful in the summer. The drones come in, but it's normally followed by ballistics. We've had several hours of drones, so we're waiting for the main attraction, if you will. There's not much you can really do about it. You can't just stop life. You need your breaks, you need to get out. This gives you a bit of normality.
While the so-called trilateral peace talks play out, in the background Russia's doing what it always does. Putin continues to strike civilians and civilian infrastructure, recycling the same terror strategy that failed last winter and the winter before that. Billions are being burned on missiles and drones, not to win a war, but to break Ukraine through fear, using freezing conditions as a weapon. It didn't work then, and it isn't working now.
Imagine being on the front lines in this. I was out in a position similar to this for about 9 months, where the river would freeze. And it's an incredibly dangerous time in the front, because it gives the Russians a platform to cross the river. And that is dangerous. I can't describe how big the city is. The river is about 1 kilometre across. It's huge. The fishermen come out, still come fishing on the river. 3 or 4 of these bridges cross the Dnipro River. They're strategic targets, but incredibly difficult to hit. The Russians would love to hit these. We try and get out when we can. I don't go out without a tourniquet or a med kit, battery bank. That's why you always carry something like this around with me. It's become a part of life, essentially. Despite the power outages, traffic keeps moving. The roads are quite clear. The machines, the bulldozer's been out clearing the roads. For some, no power's a problem. Others, the kids, they love it, building the snowmen and stuff.
Even as the attacks continue, life here doesn't stop. Shops are open, transport runs, the city keeps functioning. Ukrainians have adapted. Battery banks, inverters, diesel generators and solar panels mean what once felt crippling is now manageable disruption. Supplies are stable, food is on the supermarket shelves and people carry on. The weather is beginning to turn too. But winter still holds on until mid-March. We're hopeful the worst is behind us. Yet for many, especially the elderly, this period remains extremely hard. Around 1 in 4 displaced Ukrainians are over the age of 60, often living alone, on limited pensions, using soup kitchens and in urgent need of support. Resilience is real here, but I've always wondered for how long that will hold. But so is the need to protect those who can't endure this alone.